Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Red Hawks special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
He's back to throw again on second down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Rebels offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it to the right side. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. The Red Hawks come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Red Hawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the option play here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the second down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And this one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. On first and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And the Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And they get to completion. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And look, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
That makes the score Ole Miss 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Red Hawks offense retakes the field now. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Red Hawks bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. QB decides to keep it here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. And the Red Hawks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Receiver makes the catch. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. The DB is backing off from the line now. The pass is caught. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Redhawks will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Here the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real
touchdown, Rebels. And the beatdown continues. Might have to try the extra point.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. And here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And the Redhawks will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Rebels trying to cash in here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore making an impact play. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Coverage team brings down the return. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
1st down for the offense.
And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab on the move. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. The Red Hawks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Hold it. Offense. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The offense still looking for their first touchdown of this game. Line up on third and goal now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The tight end has got it. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Direct snap to the back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Hold it. Offense. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a third and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
It's a quick grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Catch made wide open way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Rebels starting a new series here on first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The defense backed up against their own end zone.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back in the
touchdown, Ole Miss. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the hands team able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame it. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the sophomore, a little bit too much hair under that throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they had been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Complete to the running back. Can he get there? And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.